Hi all, I am Kasi Ramnaran. I did advanced Mendix certification. Today I'm going to give a demo on Java Action. So what is Java Action? Why we need a Java Action? Mendix has a lot of capability, but it doesn't have all the features. If something is missing in Mendix, you can use Java. Java has a huge libraries. So why I'm creating the demo on Java Action is that there is no proper documentation. It's very difficult to write a Java action. So I find some exams are very complex. There's no simple Java action tutorial available. The first thing is that I'll create a domain object. So this is the object I'll be passing to the Java action. So either I'll be passing as an input or I'll be getting as an output from the Java action. I'll name it as employee. I will name it as employee. I will have two parameters. One is the employee name, and I will also add a department. Okay, I created a domain model. So now we'll create a Java action. I'll click add others, and then I will select Java action. We'll name it as Java action. One is for Mendix and another is for Eclipse. So in this Java action, what should I do? I won't be doing anything. Just I'll be adding the what are the parameter I'm going to pass and what is the return value I'll be getting. So I'll pass name. So I will also pass a employee object. So what this action will return? It will return an object, employee object. So I'll put some other name. I'll put employee from Java action. So I'll create one more Java action. This I'll be using for Eclipse. So basically how to debug in Eclipse, for that reason I'll be using this. So in this I'll be passing a string argument. And I will also pass the department. So this action will return an employee object. So the return object, I name it as employee from Eclipse. Okay, I created a Java action. Now I will create a microflow to call the Java action. Microflow for Mendix Java action. So here I'll search for Java action. I'll put it here. So this is for Mendix. I'll select this. I need to pass an argument. So name, I'll put my name. For employee, I need to create an employee. So that I will do it in the next step. So what object it will return? I can give you a name for this object. So it has error. I need to pass argument that I'm not passing. So I'll be creating the object. For name, I will give Meena. And for department, I will give IT, HR. I'll pass this object to this Java action. So what was the object name? I think new employee. I'll check it. Yeah, the object name is new employee. Now I'll create one more microflow for Eclipse Java action. So here I'll make a Java action call. I need to pass two arguments. Now I will add a navigation to call the microflow. So microflow Mendix on click, call a microflow. I'll call the Mendix microflow. I don't want to have an icon, so I'll create one more microflow to call Eclipse. I don't want any icon. Okay, now we created our action, Java action. This action we need to implement in some place. So for that, we need Eclipse. So what I'll do is that I will click app, deploy to Eclipse. I'll save all my changes. Okay, now the operation is complete. I'll open the project in Eclipse. So I'll select the project location from here. app. I'll copy this. Let the Eclipse launch. Now I will open the project in Eclipse. So I already copied the path and paste it over here. So I selected the project and I will click finish. So I will open Java Action. This is a folder that I'm interested. So it has two Java Action. So one is for Mendix and one is for Eclipse. I'll open the Mendix. So this is the name of the class. These are the arguments that I pass. This is a constructor. And I need to put my code over here. I already have my code. I'll copy paste it. So I will add the import. The employee is a Mendix domain object that we created. It is available within proxy. Whatever the object that I create will be available in the proxy. If I click this, it will import the proxy. Why I'm getting error? Because this is not the argument that I pass. I pass it as NME. And this is capital E. I can see over here. I will explain what I'm doing. I'm installation a logger, and then I'm getting the Mendix context. I need to pass the context while creating the employee object. This is the Mendix domain object. For this, I need to pass the context. I'm setting some value, some hard-coded value. I'm setting the department as IT, and I'm setting the name. So whatever the name that I'm getting, I'm appending Kasi. I'll put 1, 2, 3. So whatever the name the object is passed, I'm appending Kasi to that. And I'm logging this. And I'm also using a System.out.println. See, what I'm doing is that this is the Mendix object that we created. No, I'm getting the Mendix object from the input parameter, and I'm getting the department, and I'm getting the value. So I put the print statement to explain how to access the Mendix object values within Java. I'm returning the object that I create. So this is the Mendix object that I create. I'll be returning this. So for this, okay, I will work on this later. So as of now, I will just run this. I'll run the Mendix application. I'll run the application. I will open it in Edge. Okay, so this is the object that I created. I will add a breakpoint. I'll click first or Mendix. I'll click. So stop over here. And plus step over. Just calling a Java action. So I don't know what happened. So I will check the console. So clear this. There are a lot of messages. So I'll check the eclipse if there is anything it printed. The console is blank. To close this. Okay, so what I'll do is that I will add one more message in the Mendix so that I can debug. I will save. I will rerun the application. So console, I will clear it. In Eclipse, I don't see any log message. I'll click step over, step over. Now I will add a message to this. Just I put hi. I'll run the application. Now I'm calling the Mendix Java action. We'll check the variables. I think there is some error. Okay, good. We will see why we are getting the error. To clear the logs. Okay, so there is an issue in the Java code. I'll go to Eclipse. So here I should not pass a variable. I should pass the argument name. So whatever there in the entity, I should pass that value. And domain model, the name is there. I should pass this as a string argument. So what I'm doing is that I'm logging from employee object, I'm getting the member of name attribute. I'll save this. So again, I'll deploy it in Eclipse. Okay, the deployment is successful. I'll run the application. So one more thing, I add a println statement so with my name so that I can easily locate this command. I'll view my app. Console, I'll clear the console. Okay, now I'm not getting the error message. So I'll check the console. So it's having a Mendix object. Okay. So this is what I passed. So it's having a Mendix object, but I didn't get the value. So I'll put some other value. Okay, fine. So I'll check the variable. Yeah, now I will run the application one more time. So console, I will clear all the logs. I'll step over. So I'll go to console. So I'll go to variables. So these are the variables that I have. Employee from JA. Employee from JA, this is I'm passing, I created in the Eclipse. So if I go there, you can see. I set the department as IT. So you can see the same over there. So KSI, this I get as an input parameter. I pass it as an input parameter and I append some hard-coded value in this. So this value I'm able to see over here. See, I'm getting KASI 112233. This is a log message that I'm using. So whatever I put it in the log is coming over here, coming in the Mendix console. What happened to this? And also I put System.out.println. So where it went, it's I can see that in the log file. So I can go to deploy. So here I can see. If you don't see the file, you can refresh once. So this has all the System.out.println statements. So I have CASI 123. So that is available over here. So this is the input parameter that I'm printing. So that's also available over here. And this one you can see. So I'm getting the Mendix object within Eclipse. So I'm passing the context, I'm getting the Mendix object, and I'm getting the argument. I'm getting an argument, department argument, and I'm printing it. So this is not the value available within Eclipse. This is coming from the Mendix. Okay, I'll run the application. So I created one more Java action for Eclipse. So what I can do with that is that I'll stop this application. And I'll go to Eclipse. This is the action that I created for Eclipse. So this is similar to Mendix. This is similar to this action only. The only difference is that I'm not passing the Mendix object. I'm passing two strings as argument, and I'm creating an object out of it, and I'm passing that object. So now Mendix is not running. I will run only Eclipse in debug mode. So I added a breakpoint. So let it start. So this is a Mendix log. So I don't have the Mendix running now, right? Whatever the log that need to be passed to Mendix will be available over here. I'll run my Java application, Java action. I think it didn't start. Okay, it ran. So the output also came. Before this was displayed, this was printed in the Mendix. This is from the log. And yeah, so it stopped over here. I can step into run the application. So whatever the print I put system.out.println, I'm able to see over here only. So that's all, guys. Creating a Java action is very difficult in Mendix. So the example available are also very complex. So I thought of creating a video for this. One more thing. So in Eclipse, if you run a complex application, you may need to have a lot of dependency. The dependency, you can identify the dependency and you can put it in user lib. So I'll go to the project. We'll copy the path. So in user lib, you need to put the jar files. So it will be very difficult, right? For complex Java application, there may be many jars to handle that manually. It will be very difficult. So what you can do is that you can create some Maven project in some Java project, and you can add all the dependency in pom.xml. It will download all the jars files. You can identify the jar files and you can copy paste it in user libs. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye.